That's just what he did, and he got a swing and a miss from Correa to get out of the inning. Oh, Joe.
Wow. Justice. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome to a special edition of MLB Recap. If this is your first time on the channel, we recap baseball every single day. So if you don't have MLB Network or ESPN, this is the place to be. We have the Dodgers versus the Astros, Joe Kelly versus an entire organization. We're going to recap that game, as well as Anthony Rendon. He made his first start for the Angels, and man, did he make it count. As well as Josh Donaldson, he got his first home run as a member of the Minnesota Twins. And then two teams are looking like World Series favorites, the Rays and, surprisingly, the San Diego Padres. So we're going to talk about all of that right now because it's MLB recap time. Now, before we get into the Dodgers versus Astros game, because that is the first game I want to recap, we're not going to delay it. We're going to talk about it first and foremost. But three quick little stories I want to talk about very briefly. An update on the Yankees cheating scandal. So if I show you this picture right now, it's a very simple picture of Didi Gregorius at the plate. But then if I show you this picture, this is from a Yankees camera out in center field that is pointed directly at the catcher. Now, there were reports that this was approved by MLB on two separate occasions. This is coming from John Boy over on Twitter. I'll go ahead and put the picture up right now. MLB approved this twice, and the reason why it zoomed in on the catcher is because when the pitcher threw the ball, his arm slot was kind of in the way of the catcher, so it just... At this point, it's really a coincidence. Now, I will say it looks super suspicious, so let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that we're going to have an Astros 2.0 situation, or do you think that the Yankees, they got permission, it's just being blown out of proportion? Next up, Juan Soto has been cleared to play. He is now going to be a member of the Washington Nationals. Thank you, baseball gods. I was waiting for that day. Same with Anthony Rendon. These guys need to play. They are superstars, and their squads need them desperately. And then also, last but not least, for the little tidbits, the Marlins, it's been reported. Now, again, these are straight rumors coming from Bob Nightingale that he said on a radio podcast or whatever it is, a radio TV show. He said that a Marlins player went to a gentleman's club or a club a few days before the season, and that is where it first started. Now, again, that is all rumors. I can't fact check that or anything, but if that's true, the Marlins, they deserve all the hate that is coming to them because they put the entire season in risk and at jeopardy. So, yeah, if they have to use minor leaguers and if they have to tank, fine. They were going to suck anyways. But anyways, before I get too passionate about the Marlins, let me use all of my passion on this Astros versus Dodgers game. Now, we all know that the Dodgers won. The Astros bullpen and their pitching staff, they couldn't really do anything. There was an inning where they walked a couple guys with the bases loaded, and honestly, it seemed like the umpire was in on it as well. There was a pitch that was clearly in the strike zone, and they just said, ball, and they walked in a run, and I knew at that point something was about to happen. So let's go ahead and fast forward to the Alex Bregman at-bat, and then right after that, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Carlos Correa AB versus Joe Kelly. I'm going to do a little bit of John Boy style because he did recap and he did break down the video, but I think there was a few things that he got wrong, so let's try and correct it. So remember, guys, John Boy already broke this down, so if you want to take a look at that, it will be in the description down below, but Joe Kelly strikes out Carlos Correa on a slider or a curveball down and away, and here he goes, and then he does that little, so sad. Now, here's where I think John Boy got it wrong. He says, I gave you a chance to hit it, effing hit it then. That's what I think. There you guys go. Bregman took a 96 mile an hour to about 2 feet behind his head. I don't agree with that pitch. If you're going to hit someone, make sure that it's in the leg where there's a lot of fat and meat, or make sure it's in the butt or the back. Don't go for the head. That's the only thing that I asked for. Now, I will say that Carlos Correa, you told Cody Bellinger to STFU. You were very adamant at the fact that your team was going to be really good, and then you're being I'm going to say that this guy was being a baby. He threw a curveball that almost hit you. Then he struck you out on a curveball or a slider, and then he's barking at Joe Kelly to throw a fastball. Why? You're a Major League Baseball hitter. If you want to hit a pitch, hit the pitch. He gave you a fastball. He even said that. I gave you a chance to hit it, then effing hit it. So I just don't like what Carlos Correa did. In my opinion, I feel like he's always been super sensitive, but yesterday he was hypersensitive. I mean, he would not last 3 seconds in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. One person would say something over the mic and he would go off and call his mom. I know the comment section is going to be wild today, but I am perfectly okay with that. We're going to move right along into the dismantling of the the Seattle Mariners at the hands of the LA Dodgers. Anthony Rendon got his first bomb of the season, and then Albert Pujols hit a bomb off perhaps the cheesiest windup in all of baseball. Seriously, this guy took four years to pitch this ball, so I'm happy that he got destroyed. And then also Josh Donaldson with his first home run as a Minnesota Twin, as Carlos Martinez of the Cardinals, he got shellacked.
How about this windup? Albert hits one out toward left field, more toward the corner, and that is gone. This one's out toward the corner left field, got a chance to go, and it does. Big fly for Anthony Rendon. First as a halo.
Right field, retreating is Fowler. Looking up, and that ball is gone. Donaldson drops one into the basket. A solo home run, his first as a Twin. Much to the...
So the Nationals dropped to 1-4 on the season, and this is perfect timing for Juan Soto to come back because they desperately need his offense, as Tanner Roark of the Blue Jays was able to shut it down. And then I'm going to show a home run from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. that was, I mean, honestly, it just barely left the yard, but watch the defenders. They both go to rob the home run at the exact same time.
1-1 from both, and a breaking ball hit high in the air, left center field. The outfielders collide, and where's the ball? Is it out? The ball is out. And he got him. Swing and a miss to get Correa, and the Blue Jays finish off the Nationals.
I'm not going to jinx anything because this is my team, but the Indians get 2 massive wins over the White Sox. In game number 1, Aaron Savali looked like a potential American League Cy Young Award winner. I mean, it's crazy how much depth the Indians have as starting pitchers. Francisco Lindor hit his first home run, and then in game number 2, we got a really good performance from Adam Pluko, 6 innings, 2 earned runs, and a bomb from Carlos Santana. I mean, it can't get any better than this as an Indians fan. We're 4-1, we're looking good, just knock on wood, do not jinx it. I'm not going to be the guy that does that.
He got the fastball that time and smoked it. Deep right center field, and goodbye.
Ball more times than not.
Oh, baby, Santana slugs one high and deep and gone to the bleachers in left field.
All right, Red Sox fans, let's have an honest discussion. Is the 2020 season already over? The Mets, they won the series. The Mets improved to 3-2 as a guy named David Peterson got 8 runs from his offense. I didn't even know that David Peterson was a player, nor that he existed. So the fact that the Red Sox are losing against something like that, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but the season, it might be over. If we're talking about early MVP candidates, I think you have to go with Jose Ramirez of the Indians and the American League, maybe even Nelson Cruz, who is absolutely exploding right now. But if we go to the National League, Javier Baez is trying to get some votes as well, as the Cubs offense is firing on all cylinders. They look like the team to beat in the Central Division. He had 2 bombs yesterday, and they were majestic.
Out. 2 to Baez, a drive to center, he thinks he got it, and he is right. 8-3.
His first homer of the year.
Now, if you guys haven't noticed, since episode number 1 of MLB Recap 2020 edition, I try and have a pattern to these videos where I talk about one team and then a similar team, and the same goes for Javier Baez and our next game, the Padres. Who's on the Padres? Fernando Tatis Jr. He had a triple yesterday, and then today he follows it up with Will Myers as they both get a home run of their own. They beat the Giants 5-3. They are now 4-1 on the season, and you guys have to let me know, are the Padres a threat, or do you think that they're just playing bad teams back-to-back with the Diamondbacks and the Giants? And also, I will say the Giants are playing very hard baseball, so I tip my cap to them. So let me know in the comment section down below. 1, are the Padres the real deal? Do you think that they're going to make a World Series push? And then number 2, who is better, Javier Baez or Fernando Tatis? I want to see you guys get spicy in the comments. Now the Rays, another World Series contender in my opinion. They lit up Kyle Wright of the Braves. Kyle Wright, he's in MLB The Show 20 as a really good prospect card or a future star. He just hasn't looked like that as he gave up another 5 runs, I think in 2 1/3 innings against the Tampa Bay Rays. But again, just like the Padres, the Rays are 4-1 on the season, and they are looking really scary. What is happening with Christian Yelich? I can't put my thumb on this one. I mean, the only thing that I can really pinpoint is rust and the fact that he's coming back from pretty much a broken leg. So yesterday, 14 runs were scored in the Brewers versus the Pirates game. I don't remember who won, so this is good. We're just going to roll the tape, see who wins. But yeah, Yelich is a solid 1 for 22 with 9 Ks starting off the season. That's got to change.
1-2, grounded on to first. It's going to get a run in. Smoke will lob it high and into left field. One is in. Here comes Frazier scooting home.
Oh, and Frazier launches one. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Out goes Frazier.
The Rockies get 8 RBIs from the bat of 6 different hitters as Senzatella provides a really solid performance for the Rockies. That's what the Rockies need, excellent pitching. And then speaking of excellent pitching, Merrill Kelly of the Diamondbacks, he took a no-hitter into the 7th inning against a very underperforming Rangers squad. And they're also going to lose Corey Kluber for the next 3 or 4 months as he was placed on the 45-day IL. I don't think that he's coming back. It's the same injury that Mike Clevenger had last season that pretty much lost 3 months. So I'm hoping that Kluber comes back healthy, but the Rangers, I don't think that they can bounce back. The Rockies, they just beat the Rangers, and they're looking really good too. So the final game that we have to recap is coming from the Detroit Tigers as they stay above 500 with a win over the Kansas City Royals. Newcomer Jonathan Scope hits his first or second bomb with his brand new squad, and then the bullpen of the Tigers, they shut it down by a score of 4-3.
Another one to center. Phillips racing back. That ball is gone. First time up. First pitch swinging. Lifting it to deep left center field. Phillips going back. That ball's gone. 0-2. Blows it away. Put it in the books. Jimenez.
So there you guys have it, my favorite MLB recap today. Honestly, this is my favorite that I've ever recorded. Just so much action. The Indians went 2-0. I'm so happy baseball's back. You guys are the absolute best. The best family on all of YouTube is Fuzzy Nation. We are almost 210,000 subscribers strong. I love you guys so much. Baseball, God, it gets me so hyped. So you guys are the best. Hope that you're staying safe out there. But let's go ahead and get into this day in Major League Baseball history because there's some exciting stuff.
The switch hitter has 10 homers, 45 RBIs. He swings. It's a high drive to deep right field. It is way back. It is gone.
Campaign full time. 2-2 pitch. Scott in the air to deep left field. Back to the wall goes Spencer. That one is gone. It's a grand slam.
The 1-1. Giambi with a drive. Deep center field. Diaz back. He's out of room. We're out of here. Wins it with a home run in the bottom of the 9th. And I'll tell you what, watch this celebration. You talk about a guy who absolutely is beloved in that clubhouse, and they're going to give him the beating of his life now.